Hello, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian D. Lerner. In this set of videos, we're talking about the various requirements for naturalization. There is a requirement where you must demonstrate knowledge of the English language, U.S. history, and the U.S. government. So this basically requires an elementary level of reading, writing, and understanding of the English language. Basically, at the exam, they'll give you a paper and they'll say, read this and answer it. So that tests your knowledge of reading, tests your knowledge of government, and tests your knowledge of writing, all in one shot. So a lot of times you'll get like 10 questions on 10 different pages, and you'll have to just answer it while you're sitting right there. You have to have a knowledge and understanding of the fundamentals of U.S. history and government, so make sure obviously you study that before you go into the naturalization exam. It would be a shame if you did not become a U.S. citizen because you didn't know, the difference between the Senate and, the House, or who was the president of the United States type thing, or what kind of government we had. Um, and so those are very specific requirements that you'll have to know. Now, keep in mind that if you happen to fail this particular exam, keep in mind that if you fail the English or the civics test, you will be offered a second go around at it, a second test within 90 days. So it's not the end of the world if you don't pass it, because within 3 months you'll get another shot. But honestly, you should just take the time to study before you go, and then you'll be able to pass it shortly thereafter. Now, keep in mind that also for persons who became lawful permanent residents through amnesty, those requirements have already been satisfied and no retest is required. So the civics and reading/writing English requirements are also met if you pass a standardized citizenship test within 1 year preceding to the submission of the naturalization application, or at any time prior to the final determination of the application. So if you think you're going to be really nervous in front of the officer, take the exam before and pass it, and then that's not going to be an issue once you take the exam. And keep in mind also that if you pass a standardized exam, you cannot be re-examined unless the examiner has reason to believe that the exam was passed by fraud or misrepresentation. Um, Given all that I just said, standardized exams are actually not currently offered. They were in the past, they may in the future. So you will most likely have to ask questions while you're there, but it is something to be aware of. Okay, more on the coming videos.